Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Mantis MMA, guys. I am back with another video, guys. I literally just made a video maybe 10 minutes ago going through my favorite fighters that I'm thankful for on this very, very special Thanksgiving. Guys, happy Thanksgiving, first of all. Hope you guys are having a very fun and safe, amazing, eating a lot of food Thanksgiving. But, however, we need to discuss this right now, all right? I literally was in bed watching football, eating food, and I got up once I saw it, then it went live. I already knew what it was. Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett for the interim lightweight championship of the world, January 24th, taking place in the T-Mobile Arena for UFC 324. Guys, I cannot wait. There's a lot to break down. There's many other fights on this card, guys. First of all, Paddy Pimblett wins, right? I mean, am I crazy? Paddy Pimblett is going to win this fight by submission. That is my first live instant reaction to this fight being announced. However, if Justin Gaethje beats Paddy Pimblett for the interim lightweight championship, he's going to get smoked by Ilya. But regardless, guys, listen, there's a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss. I'm making this raw and uncut. I'm not even going to edit this video. I'm going to make it, and I'm going to post it right away for you guys because this is absolutely amazing. Mind you, this is the first video on our first pay-per-view on the Paramount Plus new service for the UFC, right? So I'm not really sure how the production is going to look, how it's going to look visually. I'm not too sure, commercial-wise, cuts-wise. I'm not sure. We really don't know. However, I do know that this main event is absolutely electric. Paddy Pimblett is an absolute monster. We saw what he did against Michael Chandler, right? He will go forward, he will take shots, and he will get you to the ground and do damage on the ground. Granted, he's not the best striker. However, he's such a big lightweight. I mean, he looked huge against Michael Chandler. Justin Gaethje, probably just a big dude, not a little bit smaller, but he will be a little bit more powerful on the ground than I feel like Michael Chandler is, and I think he's going to make a game plan to try to beat Paddy Pimblett. However, I'm not too sure how well it's going to do because I feel like Justin Gaethje, tail end of his career, might be a little bit slower on the ground, a little bit slower on the feet, and I don't think he's going to get knocked out, but he is susceptible to rear naked chokes. And once Paddy Pimblett gets your back, it is going to be very, very tough for him to get you off of you, especially because he's going to do damage. He might open up a scar wound. He might open up a cut that Justin Gaethje has all that tissue damage, right? This fight to me is very, very compelling because it really might be a changing of the guard. We might see Justin Gaethje retire at this fight. This might be Justin Gaethje's last fight in the UFC, which is crazy to even think about. However, I do think Paddy Pimblett does get it done by submission, maybe in the late third round, late fourth round, and I think we do see Justin Gaethje retire. What an amazing fighter. Funny enough, I literally just made a video saying like how the fighters that I'm thankful for, and Justin Gaethje was one of those fighters I'm thankful for because he's so electric, so dynamic, so incredibly fun to watch. However, I do think he loses to Paddy Pimblett in this fight. And I do think we see Paddy Pimblett fight Ilia Topuria for the World Lightweight Championship of the World, which you guys would be absolutely electric. Can you imagine all of the buildup, all of the trash talk these two men have had for years now? And we see a title fight between Paddy Pimblett and Ilia Topuria somewhere maybe on the International Fight Week, something like that. Oh my goodness, guys. It would be so electric. Guys, I don't want to spend too much time on this main event. I might make a whole separate video breaking down this main event. But I do want to get into the next fight on the card that is going to be... Oh, my mic's not even... That is going to be Kayla Harrison versus Amanda Nundes. Guys, literally what I said, Zhao Weili versus Valentina Shevchenko is going to be the most high-level fight in women's MMA history. Scratch that. Scratch that. That's not true. This fight, granted, Amanda Nundes is a little bit older, coming out of retirement, is going to be the highest level fight in women's MMA history, period. This fight is going to break records. This fight is going to break boundaries. This fight is going to showcase we have one of the best of all time facing the second best of all time, in my opinion, Amanda Nundes. Kayla Harrison is so dominant. She beats everyone else. The only person on the planet that can beat her, the only woman on the planet that can beat Kayla Harrison in a mixed martial arts fight is Amanda Nundes. And I have to imagine once Kayla Harrison won the belt, Amanda Nundes instantly was like, okay, right back to the gym, right back to training, because you have to imagine that Kayla Harrison was so dominant and such a great force and won the belt so convincingly that Amanda Nundes saw that and said, okay, you know what? I can come back one more time. And the crazy part is, I think Amanda wins because I do not think this is about legacy for Amanda. I do not think this is about money for Amanda. I do not think this is about anything else except for beating Kayla Harrison and winning the belt and then retiring again. Because I think Amanda Nundes wants to prove, hey, listen, this girl looks so dominant. Bet, watch this, I'm better. And I think Kayla Harrison has a very, very good chance to beat Amanda Nundes. If she gets to the ground, we might see Kayla Harrison be a little bit stronger. Granted, Amanda Nundes is a little bit older. She's retired. She's rich. She's won the belt. She's defended the belt. She's won 2 belts. She's a mother, right? We see all these things, but I feel like Amanda Nundes, when motivated, is the best female fighter. I mean, she is the best female fighter, but I feel like when motivated, she will have all the answers for Kayla Harrison. So for that reason, I think Amanda Nundes comes out and knocks out Kayla Harrison in the first round. I think it's going to be that explosive of a return for Amanda Nundes, and we're going to see the Lioness absolutely dominate in the first round. Now, listen, I know I said Valentina Shevchenko versus O Malley is the highest level of mixed martial arts fight of all time, but guys, listen, this is going to be better. This is going to be more electric. This is going to be more compelling, and who is the greatest female fighter of all time? And guys, listen, I'm out of breath. Give me a second. I'm out of breath because I'm so excited to break down this card. Dana White literally announces what, 6:11? I don't even know what time it is. It's 6 something, but whatever. Anyways, happy Thanksgiving. But next fight on the card, Sean O'Malley versus Sean Yudong. Woo! Guys, we knew this fight was in the works for a little bit. If you're on MMA Twitter, you're on UFC Twitter, you knew this fight was kind of gonna happen. First thoughts. Sean, listen to me. Whatever you do, do not get into a boxing exchange with this man. Listen, he's fought guys at Purity On. I think that's why Sean O'Malley took this fight, because like Song Yudong is kind of like a worse version of Purity On in terms of on the feet, right? He does a lot of combinations, crisp boxing, tight combination, hits like a truck. That's the problem. I'm not saying Sean O'Malley could get possibly knocked out here. I'm not saying that, but I don't think he has the grappling threat for Song Yudong to stop Song Yudong from coming forward. Now, Sean O'Malley is obviously a sniper. He's a former champion, right? He's one of the best fighters we have seen in the last couple of years when he's knocking guys out and dominating, right? However, I do think Song Yudong is going to be able to close distance really well, and then it's up to Sean to really dictate that distance once Song Yudong is able to close it, right? So I feel like Sean O'Malley is going to find a finish, but it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be without some controversy. It's not going to be without some resistance from Song Yudong. I think Song Yudong is going to find a Sean O'Malley in the first, second round. Like, whoa, Sean's hurt, or whoa, Sean stumbled. But I think Sean, being the former champion he is, being as hungry as he is, seeing how dominant Merab is going to find a way to come back. Because it's a 3-round fight, mind you, in the late 3rd round and find a finish. He might be down 2 rounds. This might even happen. He might be down 2 rounds. He's going to have to pull it out the fire. And I think we're going to see Sean O'Malley get an exciting finish. Or we see Sean's style on him. That's what we see. I think Sean O'Malley is that good. I think he has the potential to be champion again if Merab were to move up weight classes. If Merab is still in the same weight class, there's no chance. But I think Sean O'Malley comes out here motivated just like Amanda Nundes to get a finish, to prove to the world, hey, listen, I'm still here. I'm still that guy. Listen, Purity On, Merab, whoever's winning, I want next. And I think he's doing that on purpose because he wants to show that, hey, listen, I'm a former champion for a reason. I put on some fights for a reason. I think Sean O'Malley goes out there and looks for a finish early. Now, like I said, it might be through some controversy, but I think he tries to get and will get a finish against Song Yudong, who is very hittable, who doesn't really move his head, who has been cut open by my favorite fighter, Corey Sandhagen, before. I think Sean O'Malley will try to hurt Song Yudong early and look for a finish. So, moving up or down the card, I suppose, we do have Waldo Acosta Jr. versus Derek Lewis. Oh my God. Yo, hold on. Real quick. Dana, listen to me. Dana White, you're cooking. Respectfully, you're cooking. Mick Maynard, Hunter Campbell, you're cooking, right? I mean, this card is so good already, and this is even without the prelims. I think this main card already is so good. And now, granted, we know how the UFC goes. There might be pullouts, there might be fighter cancellations. We know how the UFC is, but 324 so far is so electric. Breaking down this fight, I have never bet. I don't bet though. I have never bet against Derek Lewis ever in my life. Literally ever in my life. What makes you think I'm gonna do it now? I'm not doing it. I refuse to do it. I'm not betting against Derek Lewis. I'm not doing it. I think Waldo is on a hype train. Granted, he's knocked like 5 dudes out in a year. He's like 4 out of 5 wins this year in the UFC calendar, which is unheard of. I mean, I think Kevin Hollis has the record for most wins in the UFC calendar year with like 5. So Cortez, of course, is right there, right? But I think Derek Lewis, if he touches you, you're going to sleep. I think Acosta is going to get into this mindset. I can hurt Derek Lewis. Granted, Derek Lewis can't be knocked out also, but I think if Acosta lands versus Derek Lewis lands, Derek Lewis is going to knock him out. Now, who's going to land first? Probably Acosta. He's faster. But I think if Derek Lewis can eat the first shot from Acosta, then land his overhand right, he's going to knock him out. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Maybe in the first 45 seconds. Guys, please watch out for this fight. This fight might end within a minute. I think both men recognize, listen, this is not going 3 rounds. Let's just stand and bang and swing and see who knocks each other out. And I think Derek Lewis is a little bit motivated now too. I think he might be wanting to get back to that title picture. So I think he goes out there and Acosta lands first, he eats it, and then Derek Lewis lands back, and he swings and knocks him out. Guys, I am so excited. What's next on this card? Dana. You got it. I was talking shit last card. You got it. Hell yeah. Gene Silva versus Arnold Allen. Are we kidding? Are we kidding? Guys. Oh my god. This card is crazy. And then they just announced UFC 325, which I'll make another video for. I mean, at least they announced the main event, Volk versus Diego Lopez 2, which... But we're not here for that. Arnold Allen versus Gene Silva. Arnold Allen hasn't fought in like a year, right? Gene Silva just got brutalized by Diego Lopez. Guys, this fight is a toss-up. This fight is a 50-50. I don't think Gene Silva can knock Arnold Allen out. I do not think he could do that. I think Arnold Allen is so complete as a fighter. I think he might win a split, maybe UD against Gene Silva, and then we have to start talking about Gene Silva never being that good, blah, blah, blah. But I think Arnold Allen is damn good, man. I really, really do. I think he's damn good. I think they might be holding off on Lerone Murphy because I think Volk might retire his next fight against Diego Lopez in Sydney, Australia. I think that might be his retirement fight. But I think Arnold Allen is damn good. He just doesn't have the pop in his shots to really get a finish or the submission threat to really get a finish. However, he's damn good everywhere. And I don't think Gene Silva, unless he knocks him out, unless Gene Silva goes back to that nuclear, weird stance fighting style that he has and goes forward and tries to kill Arnold Allen, I think Arnold Allen will be able to neutralize a lot of what Gene Silva does and probably take him down, hold him in a clinch, and land his shots on the feet as well, while also incorporating the takedowns and stuff like that, and just win a very close, maybe unanimous decision. I think Arnold Allen is that good. Guys, look, this is raw and uncut. I'm not editing any of this video. This is my live reaction to Dana White announcing UFC 324 in T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas on what day is this? January 24th. Guys, that seems like it's a week away. I know it's not a week away, but this card seems like it's a week away. Guys, I cannot wait. Guys, again, like and subscribe. I am 10 subscribers away from 200 subscribers. Guys, you guys are absolutely awesome. I'll be breaking this card down in the future as we get closer and closer each fight, the prelims, all that stuff. And then also I'll be making a UFC 325 video because why the fuck not? Anyways, guys, like and subscribe. You guys are absolutely amazing, guys. I will see you guys very, very soon. And I also forgot about this fight, guys. Umar wins pretty convincingly, but I forgot, like, this